Da da da. Why they type like that? Come on. Okay, ready to go. Where everybody at? Vibe check. The usuals. Oh, turn this off. Close this. That. I need my person. Where's the retainer? I forgot I sent them on missions. What should I do with these? Why don't you give the gems to the container? You just hold them all, what? No? I don't even know what I have. All this needs to go. Come on. Oh. Nice, nice, nice. Ba ba da da da. Oh, I have no more. Okay. Let's continue. Biggs! A little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. I'll be the judge of that.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
A man cutter? Come on. Oh my god!
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
Hi, hi.
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new ISHGARDian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
Pun takes off? Oh, I get it. He said the thing. What you want? I imagine you want that.
Tataru, what's happened?
Tataru.
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from UL'DAH. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Rauban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Okay. New worlds, old friends. This is intrigued as you. The General summons. Tatru has news for you for UL'DAH. General Rauban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts, and he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help the investigation. Come, Glide. Pressing through ISHGARD's plight maybe our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let us return to troubled lands of THANALAN and lend what aid we can remain. Tatru, have your friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Tell him you have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphonso. For the Waking Sands, Warrior Light. 'Tis past the time UL'DAH was delivered from this darkness. Oi, oi, oi. No, wrong. I think I'm gonna change something. Da, 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 da. What does control do? Whatever. I'm weirded out right now. I'll see. I want to see how this goes. What? Stood still. I can't. Oh, I can't. I don't like this. Dun, 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 dun. Bye, bye, bye. Who's this?
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
Apace?
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higirian administrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, UL'DAH informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Who's this?
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber?
Huh?
This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to DHONA's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Muriel.
Muriel.
We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
What do you need me for?
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
Strike a pose.
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
No, thanks. Oh, well, I mean, yes.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo, and for UL'DAH!
UL'DAH! Who's this guy? Over here on the right. I don't know who that is. You are? Ba-da-da-da. He's not even over here. Higiri. If one had chosen to entrap the Sultana in a death-like sleep, rather than slay her, then one would surely also know of a means to rouse her from said state. There must be an antidote to this poison. Poison. Okay, hold on, I gotta do something quick. Click this. Our target is Muriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by searching the market's residence and confirm that Muriel is still in hiding there. Where is this? Over here? Ah, I haven't been here in a minute. Break her fist. Oh wait, what? I don't level 50. Oh, glam? I mean, it don't really look anything special. I'm good. What was I gonna say? Freaking. I can't jump to me? Where am I? Oh. I didn't even teleport it. Well, I did, but I haven't been over here in a minute. Now I messed up. No, oh my. I'm triggered. I remember the days. Target is Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of millennial heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Oh, what? My sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident, quietly rejoined the dwindling population of Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Mariel is still in hiding here. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear of this. I met Sultana's handmaiden on numerous occasions, but I cannot be the life of me bring her features to mind. Greetings, Glide. What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurer? Looking for Mariel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to UL'DAH, you may well give up now. The girl's done with the city life. So what, she's here? UL'DAH. Let's gather all the players together. This has gone on long enough. Papa Sean. Gosh damn, where is she? I'll tear this place apart if I must. Easy now, General. We don't want her bolting down some other hole. Danielle. Mariel, hi, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. I got you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just...
You are Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
What the...
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
You already know who's waiting. Big Rob Dom.
General Alden!
Two lava fells coming in.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Alright, what's going on here? Where's Papa oh, never mind. That was Papa Sean. But who is Papa Sean? Lolorito in the flesh. This should be good.
Lolorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartono reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however,
where did he learn
was
that from?
forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim.
A maid? You couldn't mean.
'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
And what of his left arm?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend UL'DAH was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. UL'DAH was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Where's his left arm?
Ah, UL'DAH. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
Alamigo.
Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Why is he still talking like this? As if he might not try to kill him.
Alas, UL'DAH's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
I don't know. This all seems like none of that mattered in a way. This is just wiping what happened in the post-Roaring Reborn away. But let's see what happens.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
That doesn't make any sense, actually. If the information present was Teleji killed the Sultana...
Lord Lolorito?
Whatever. I don't know. I mean, if that's how they operate.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of UL'DAH shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Oh, wait, what? No, Anonymo's stepping down. You haven't heard? Run away! But who was the maid? Just some random? I thought it was her, but no. Where is she going? Wait, what? Where's Muriel going? You had killed the one you served. By the 12, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he, of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Awakening in UL'DAH. Alphano would see this dark chapter. See some light. Shall we also make our way to UL'DAH? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. I don't know what to make of this. When General Raban mentioned you might be coming, please this way if you will. Alright, she's gotta be the mother. So, is that what sleeping potion does to someone? The way she acted when she drank it, it was like she was dying. She was like, that's how she sleeps, I guess. Hey, hey.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in THANALAN, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
What happened to your arm?
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber.
She's probably hungry. Let's see, let me get this. Let me get an order of these. Smiles and a nod. Nod? No, that's my move.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of UL'DAH into the hands of its citizens.
Oh?
Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Where's Pippin over here? What say you, Lolorito?
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Oh.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
He's like, nah, cut that shit out. I still got profits to make. She's not stepping down.
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
Say what?
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Pippin, slow down, Pippin. Why is this guy here?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
Well, we've got a ship of our own.
My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Emote, smiley face. Ugh.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. UL'DAH has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
Say what?
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
What? No! But we love the Crystal Braves. Psych. What the hell? Are you? What do you mean you decided to disband them? Like you weren't in control of them. I don't even know. It's actually so weird. What allegiance do the Crystal Braves have? Like, I literally don't even know. Is it Lolorito?
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, UL'DAH, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
Failure.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption.
Don't worry, Alpha. No, you'll get him next time.
As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause.
So where are the rest of the Scions? Since I don't even know. Were they not put in jail?
Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
Oh, what a bandwagoner. You couldn't handle the Crystal Braves, now you coming back to the Scions? No. You have to file some papers first. Bartholomew, and I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains there is no man alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Still no word from Master Garland. I hope the man cutter of theirs is nearing completion. I am assured that Her Grace will make a full recovery. I and UL'DAH too shall flourish once more. General Raban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Ugiri, a question, if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves banded the Revenant Stoll when they learned of Captain Ilber's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino. To me? I'm grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Where's Riol? Ere we return to ISHGARD, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as a Crystal Brave commander. Will you join me? You were there at the company's inception. It's only fitting that you be present at its end, and I'll pass. And I would appreciate the support. Whatever. Any quests pop up here? I don't care. Bum 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 bum. Is that real? Commander, you're alive. Alian. Wait, Alian! Oh, I guess she wasn't in on it. Whatever. I thought she was. And glad too. I knew you'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves, I have wronged you. All of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Ah, you'll not hear us complaining. That's a sight messier than expected, aye? But we was still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Hey! Hey! I was starting to say A. That's not I. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must. That's enough for that, Commander. We know what you've mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. Ooh, what? We've talked it over, seen, and we're all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves! The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other and to you. Commander, Alphino, our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. Never seen these two before. Pretty sure, isn't this Hygiri's friend or something? I don't know. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. Where's the boulder? And Carto or whatever. Bartelemon? Hosen, that's his name. Ermus? First things first. But Rio. I don't know if you know, but during the goddamn feast, Flamin got ambushed by some 3rd unit curs over in Limsa. I'm told she danced Rio their noose though, and heard nothing since, but my guess is she's lying low somewhere in the port. Find the missing signs, I promise you. Between us and the Immortals' flames, no stone in Eorzea will be left unturned. Femi. Okay. You are? Don't remember you. I feel blessed to have witnessed such a display of camaraderie. We must repair this damage if our minds are to be fine focused. Now, where to begin? Pray excuse me. I had thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. Talk to him. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we recover on the missing scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Orangea and the Waking Sands, and Tadaru and ISHGARD. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garlon at the manufactory. I will join you in ISHGARD as soon as I'm able. Let me see outside here. Right quick. Who was working over here? I don't remember. What? Who's this? Tall booty. God, my, it seems so long since Castrum sent you. Resh. Castrum Sentry. He's like, huh? Oh, you don't remember? Don't you recognize me? No, I suppose you wouldn't remember everyone who you rescued. They look quite different when we met, dressed in my uniform. I'm Resh Polali, the Crystal Braves 4th unit, until everything fell apart, that is. Everyone has gone their own ways. Some followed Captain Ilberd, others have found new work altogether. I've been keeping busy guarding the frontier hands here. A little too busy, in fact. I can scarce find a moment to spend with my family. The transition wasn't entirely easy. By the time I was fit for the duty, the Crystal Braves just weren't anymore. In a strange way, I've my injuries to thank for keeping me from the worst of it. Well, speaking of that, you're close to the Domans, aren't you? Well, I'm told one of their children aided in my recovery. Would you happen to know where Volka is? Who? There was a great misunderstanding, you see. Her earrings were bundled up in my bags. I've been trying to return them, but those children are neither seen nor heard. I can't find her, no matter how much I look. Oh, the kids? I'm sure the girl misses her earrings, but I simply don't have the time to track her down. And you think I do? What? I don't. What? Do you have a spare moment to look for her? In my stead? Oh, thank you, guide. Thank you so much. I don't. I never said yes. There you are. I'm heard the Doman children visit the House of Splendors, though never when I'm there for some reason. I speak with Rowena. Very little escapes her, even invisible children. Looking for the Doman children. Hey, they sometimes help arrange my most valuable wares. Just finished for the day though. Come to think of it, Yana said she caught sight of them playing nearby. Might catch them, should you have the patience to wait. Cash them outside. Who's up here? Who was working over here? I don't remember. They're gone. Was it Higiri? It probably was. Where are those rascals? I hereby call this meeting. Is this going to be hide and seek again? Of the Doman Adventurers Guild to order. Old business first. Koharu, we'll start with you. I've been helping Miss Alice get the ingredients she wanted. I was helping treat hurt adventurers. And I've been helping arrange stuff for Rowena. No, that's not right. Those are all just chores. I want to go on a proper adventure. Didn't any of you find something exciting or scary or mysterious we could explore? Did you find anything, Yozen? I'll bet you didn't. I did too. We've got a big, wide world to explore. And I was looking into ways to do it, which is more than can be said for any of you. Oh, it's true. Yozen got caught sneaking into a bird cart. Mr. Slaffborn was yelling at him for bells after that. You're hopeless. I'm sorry, Yozen. It's just... Shion, you little snitch. I told you that in secret. But Yozen, I may have found us a quest. I overheard some people talking and they said there's something hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. It might be a famous adventurer's lost treasure, or a vengeful spirit who was sealed away, or something else. No one knows for sure. That's perfect. We could be the first to find out what's hidden there. Now we've just got to figure out how to leave town without being caught. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Mr. Glide, what are you doing here? You kids, you're all a bunch of brats. Here's your damn earrings. I was so sad when I lost these earrings, I brought them all the way from Doma, you know. Thank you, Mr. Glide. No problem, see ya. Don't. Hold on a moment. I've got an important announcement. The Doman's Adventurers Guild needs experience in the field actually adventuring. No one's going to let us though, because they think it's too dangerous. But Mr. Glide is a good friend for the guild, and he is an incredible adventurer too. So I say we invite him to join us in this quest. Whoa. Oh yes, I want to go on an adventures with Mr. Glide. And I'll feel so much safer if he comes along with us, Yozen. No way, Jose. Once Yozen's made up his mind, nothing can unmake it. Welcome to the guild, Mr. Glide. Now come on, we've got to find out what's hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. Bum bum bum. You'd given up on being the Doman Braves. It just didn't seem right after everything that happened. Are you sure this is where Revenant's Toll used to be? Doesn't look anything like a town. Not even a little. Where would we even start looking for hidden treasure? What do we do, Yozan? We won't know anything unless we poke around a bit, spread out and see what you can find, and be careful of monsters. Do, 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 do. Wine? Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Did you find anything? Even Mr. Glide only found this junk. Treasure's not easy to come by, I guess. But this might not be junk, Yozan. Isn't really old wine valuable? That's right. With wine, the older the better. Miss Flamin told me so. Mr. Slaffborn always knows a lot about wine, too. He spent bells and bells talking about it to some adventurer. Wow, Mr. Slaffborn's much wiser than he looks, isn't he? Yozan, why don't we ask him about this bottle? Maybe we shouldn't. I think he'll just be angry that we have the wine at all. Oh, but we wouldn't scold you. Could you ask him for us? Great. We'll go back to Revenant's Toll. Tell us what you find. What is it you need from me? Wine. Much as I might like to join you in a glass, I am on duty. Pray, where did you find so aged a bottle? I take it you were searching for treasure at the old camp and you came to me to learn of its value? I'm afraid it has none whatsoever, but you have found the lost treasure of Revenant's Toll after a fashion. Now our treasure is flourishing, but 'twas not always so. Not so very long ago this was an utterly savage place, marked by ruin and the stench of death. It was a hard life for the few who chose it, and naturally they took comfort in the bottle by night. By and by passing adventurers would bring wine with them to join the settlers in a glass. So prized was this wine that certain adventurers took to calling it treasure for a spell. As time went on, someone mistook this name for sooth, and came searching for this vaunted liquor. The first were adventurers, of course, but shopkeepers and artisans soon followed. But the monsters around here were still deadly, and the past still as treacherous, and many who came searching paid for the misunderstanding with their lives. So the settlers came up with a new rumor. Revenant's Toll belonged to the dead, they said, and any man who slept on this land would have their soul torn from their body, to wander these bleak fields forever as a vengeful spirit. As you can imagine, that nonsense was enough to scare the inexperienced and drunks away, and soon the tales of treasure faded away into legend, and that, my friend, is the truth buried at Camp Revenant's Toll. Cool story, bro. Oh my god, N7. Whoa, what is this? Oh. Is that a person? What is this? That is a person. The heck? Fucking Lalafels, man. The real treasure is the friends we made along the way. That's what he said. Oh, so there never really was a treasure of Reverend's Toll. Bother, I was hoping for buried gold or an ancient demon or something. But I guess it wasn't so bad after all. We did get to go outside the town and explore Mr. Glide. Little rascals. Another adventure? Have you found us another quest? Well, I was hoping. Well, no matter. We Doman adventurers can find our own. Everyone, go and see what the travelers are talking about. Any rumors or more treasure we can hunt. Or giant demons we could slay or whatever. We just need to find something good. Then we'll head off on another quest with our trusty advisor in tow. Hey, Mr. Glide, could you tell Miss Resh to be careful, please? She was badly hurt and she shouldn't push herself too hard. Why, hello, Glide. Did you ever find Roka? Yeah, she was on the other side. Go figure. Oh, I'm glad. Good, I'm glad she got her earrings back. I would like to thank her in person someday, though. She's such a sweet little thing. My daughter could learn a thing or two from her. Daughter? Oh, but have you heard the news? There's been a theft, and they think children are behind it. The Adventurers Guild has even begun an official investigation. I'm not privy to the details, but I do know the Doman younglings are under suspicion. Can't imagine they would turn into crime, though. Wouldn't you agree? It's got to be a big misunderstanding. I have half a mind to speak to Slastborn on the children's behalf. If only my word carried any weight. Forgive me, but could you look into this? You have shown yourself a steadfast friend of the Domans. I trust that you will handle it nicely. Well met, my friend. Have you come to discuss more tales of treasures? You caught wind of that, eh? The Adventurers Guild is still investigating the facts, but an aged grimoire of great value was stolen from Rowena's establishment. The storeroom door was locked at the time, but we have found evidence that the window covering was removed. There's little doubt in my mind that is how our thieves entered. The opening itself is quite small, however. Only someone slight of frame like a child could pass through it, and I have a witness who saw 4 short people loitering outside the store, as the Doman children are wont to do. What about Lalafell? Though I am loath to suspect them, the children fit the profile of our suspects, and crimes oft begin as small dares and games after all. I just realized the only children in this game, I think, are humans, no? But in truth, I am more worried about the potential backlash against the Domans. They fit in well amongst the other refugees, but this offense would not reflect well upon them. Rowan is of the same mind and has agreed to keep the theft quiet. I have entrusted the investigation to my most dependable men as well. But I ask you to aid us by speaking with the children. You seem close to them, and I fear my armed men would only frighten them away. I thought I heard something interesting, but I was wrong. Yo, you stealing? Of course we didn't steal anything. Someone else is to blame. Someone else small like us. But who? We have to talk this over. Don't lie to me. What are these people always looking at? I want to see. I'm not a criminal, and neither is Yoza Naroka or Koharu. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. How is this not a vantage point or whatever? A vestige thing. A vista. The hell are they doing? Interesting. How's there not any of them here? What? I just heard adventurers talking about a detective who can get to the bottom of any case. I want to meet him. No you don't. We're suspects? This sounds like a case for Koharu, Inspectress Extraordinaire. Oh boy. Where is this guy? Oh yeah, I forgot you could go up here. Glide, does this mean you found us a quest? You're a thief. What? Of course we didn't steal anything. We're adventurers, not thieves. I'd better call the guild together, and quickly. We're being accused of something we didn't do. Before this can go any further, we have to tell Mr. Slackspawn. Well, we can't just say we're innocent though. We have to clear our names by finding that grimoire and learning who took it. We may be young, but we can show everyone we're proper adventurers by protecting our friends and punishing the wicked. Yeah! But how do we find the real criminals? All we know is that there were 4 people about as tall as us. But that's just it. There are plenty of others smaller than us who aren't children. Yeah, Lalafels, like the guy that just passed us. Lalafels. Four of them. I may have seen them. See, I like to watch all the different people who come through there, and I've only seen one group of 4 Lalafels, and they just got here the other day. Ilzan, you remember the cart Slackborn caught you trying to sneak into? They're the ones who own it. I thought they were Lalafels. Now we can begin the real investigation by looking into them. Yeah, woohoo! Okay. Short arms of the law. It's glad Koharu's found our suspects. They parked their cart around the southeast gate. Come on, let's go investigate. But be quiet. We don't want them to know we're onto them yet. Southeast. See? Those are our fellows, alright. But how do we prove they are criminals? From here, it doesn't look like they've got the grimoire. Could it be hidden in their cart? The other two might have it as well. Or maybe we've got the wrong people? I think I've an idea how to find out. Woka, can you play along? Walk with me. Have you heard about Rowena's store? They're saying someone stole a grimoire from it. That's old news. I think they've even given up on hunting for the criminals. It's too bad though. I wanted that grimoire for myself. Why? Because it's got the location of the treasure? Shh. Do you want everyone to know about all the buried gold and jewels? And what about the weapons? They say those are stronger than the Empire's. I spent so much time learning that the treasures in Camp Revenant's told. But I'll never find it now. Well, not without the grimoire anyway. So why not just give up while you're ahead? You hear that? The lad just said there's gold and silver and weapons out around that old camp. Oh, imagine how pleased the boss would be with this. Come on, let's go. Sleep, 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 sleep. Oh! I'm awake. Where'd you go? Move yourself, sister. Time's a wasting. Whoa, wait! I can't run as fast as you. That was brilliant, Yozan. If there are criminals, they'll show us up at the camp with the grimoire. And if the other two are anything like that dude, we shouldn't have any trouble catching them. That's a relief. I was expecting hardened criminals, but that lot couldn't frighten a baby horsebird. We just have to beat them to Camp Revenant's toll now. From the way they took the bait, I don't think we have much time. We better hurry. But I was wondering why they're going that way, if it's over here. But yeah. What is this guy? Hulk Duke Chungus. What's wrong with people? I hope they'll come quietly, but if they don't, you'll have to take care of them, Mr. Glide. What? Wait, what? Hold on. This is your adventure. Gold jewels, weapons, all hidden somewhere in this dump, where no one would think to look. I think I'll take it all. Garlemald laid my homeland to waste, and so I'll use the riches to rebuild. And the weapons, oh, I will use them to make the world mine. Oh, for all the secrets of UL'DAH, I thought this grimoire held the location of a lost treasure was not one. Yeah! Yep. Well, 'tis but a matter of knowing where to look. Tell us, how do we read it? Is there a cipher? Or must we use some sort of incantation? That is a good question. I'll be sure to tell you just as soon as I learn the answer. What? You buffoon! You buffoon! Why did you not think to find out? Oh, I'm sorry, Gagaru. It just didn't seem important at the time. Circle. You? What are they doing? Go play elsewhere. Adults are working here, children. We're not children, we're the Doman Adventurers Guild. We're here to arrest you for stealing the grimoire from Rwanda's. Oh, Gagarua. Those are the children who talked about the treasure. They'll know how to read the grimoire for you, sure. You two have been had. I knew something smelled fishy about this. You prized pair of pinheads. Ah. No one makes a fool of Gagaru, you hear me? No one. We shall teach these younglings a painful lesson about meddling in others' affairs. Come, summon the thing. Wait, oh, that. It's not here. Classic. What do you mean it's not here? Why is that? He sent it away, Gagaru. He said it would draw too much attention to us. So we'll just do the dirty work then. Do. I thought he was pointing that the wrong way. Look at this, they got a whole slight party. What do I have? Just do like you did with Mr. Boulder, Glide. What? This doesn't seem like a fair fight. Can we help from back here, I mean? Hey. I'll leave them to you, but someday I'll show you what Miss Ida taught me. I'll heal you if you get hurt later when I have a potion. Oh my gosh. One of you against all three of mine? You don't stand a mammoth's chance in the hells. Above. Where did those younglings find so puissant a protector? I've got a feeling I've seen them before. Wait, quick, everyone come here. It's little wonder we were outmatched. That is Glidehawk, the hero of the Scions. You don't mean the lad who's beaten the little primals and smashed the Imperial Ultima weapon to bits? We can discuss his deeds and why he is with the children later. Wawatan, Barbara, Lilina, we must do as we practiced. Well met, Scion. Yes, we know full well who you are, but hear me, you won't be adding us to your list of fallen foes. Are you ready, my friends? Fusion? As our forefathers before us, we have a winged beast in our THAL, whose strength is so great as to tear primals in twain, and turn brave men to whimpering wretches. Almighty Valfor, we summon you with our prayers, descend from the heavens and vanquish our foes. Really? Why am I falling for this? Is this something supposed to happen? Yeah, of course, Lilina. Damn it, they got away. Hey, there they go. Faster than they look, aren't they? Oh. They was a queer bunch, make no mistake, but they forgot one thing, the grimoire. I wonder how those four are related. They seem fun. I hope I can talk to them again one day. They turned tail and ran when they learned who you were. Now that we've got the grimoire, all we need to do is show it to Mr. Slashborn. Explain what happened. Come on, what are we waiting for? Lightning sprites. What did they have to say for themselves? Here's your damn book. Now say son. The younglings and the grimoire, so it is as I feared, and they are responsible for stealing it, yes? Gagarua, no, I cannot say I am familiar with them, but if you say he and his conspirators are to blame, then I will believe it. I will report to the guild and assure we all are on lookout for that gang. Well, you may consider yourselves exonerated. That you reclaim the grimoire and your good name says much of your bravery, younglings. Mr. Slashborn, we are not younglings. Oh? We are the Doman's Adventurers Guild. All the world will soon know our name, and one day we'll even be more famous than Mr. Glag. More famous than him, huh? Well, I look forward to seeing that. Well, as one adventurer to another, let me say well done. You outfitted yourselves with honor today, my friends. Hoorah! What brave men and women they are becoming, eh? But they were still in the bloom of youth, growing yet not fully grown. They need a gentle hand to guide them, and a strong arm to protect them. Pray, friend, be that for them. Sure, why not? Alright, that's it for now. I wasn't supposed to be on this long, but it just kept going and going and going. Whoa, what is this? Fog. Alright, that's it. Peace.